Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Learn English 24 channel, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Lily.
Hello, Lily. Hello, everyone. It's great to be here.
Quick question, Alex. Have you ever met someone who got fired from their own company and came back like, "Hi, I'm the boss again"?
That sounds like a movie plot, but it's real, and it's Steve Jobs.
Stay with us because this story has drama, courage, and a little garage magic.
And today you will learn 12 useful B1 phrases/collocations.
Here's how to learn. Listen, then shadow, repeat immediately, then use it in your life.
Let's go.
Today's episode is about the biography of Steve Jobs, co-founder of Apple and a tech icon.
He helped change computers, phones, music, and even animated movies. That's a lot for one person.
Before we start, small reminder, we're focusing on practical English, B1 level.
Short lines, clear meaning, and a fun story.
Steve Jobs was born in 1955 in San Francisco.
And he was adopted as a baby and raised in California, in the area that later became Silicon Valley.
He was curious, creative, and sometimes difficult.
Like a human software update. Great features, but a few bugs.
He went to Reed College in Oregon, but only for a short time.
He dropped out after one semester, but he kept learning by sitting in on classes like calligraphy.
And later, that calligraphy knowledge influenced Apple's beautiful fonts and design.
It's wild how one useless class can become useful years later.
Okay, English learners, it's time for phrase 1.
Grab your voice, warm up your mouth.
Phrase 1. Drop out of school.
Simple B1 definition: to leave school or college before finishing.
Phrase 1 example sentence tied to the biography. Steve Jobs dropped out of college, but he kept learning in his own way.
Shadowing line: repeat after me. He dropped out of college, but he kept learning.
Phrase 1 practice line. Your turn. I dropped out of blank, but I kept learning by blank.
Nice. And if you didn't drop out, no problem. Just practice the phrase.
Exactly. We're not teaching life choices, we're teaching English.
After college, Steve worked at Atari for a while.
Then he traveled to India and explored Buddhism and Zen ideas.
But the big turning point, he reconnected with his friend Steve Wozniak.
Wozniak was building a computer board. Jobs saw a bigger dream. Let's sell it.
That's the beginning of Apple.
They started in a garage, classic startup story.
Like, welcome to Apple. Our office has a lawnmower.
Phrase 2 is perfect here.
Let's teach it.
Phrase 2, start from scratch.
Simple B1 definition: to begin with nothing and build something new.
Phrase 2 example sentence tied to the biography. Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak started from scratch in a garage and built Apple.
Shadowing line: repeat after me. They started from scratch in a garage.
Phrase 2 practice line, your turn. I want to start from scratch and build blank.
Love it. Starting from scratch is hard, but also exciting.
And honestly, it sounds cool in English. Emphasis, from scratch.
Apple's early computers became popular, especially the Apple II.
Steve Jobs also cared a lot about design, how things look and feel.
He didn't just want a computer for engineers.
He wanted something for regular people too.
That brings us to phrase 3.
Yes. Phrase 3, have a big impact on.
Simple B1 definition: to strongly change or influence something.
Phrase 3 example sentence tied to the biography. Steve Jobs had a big impact on personal computers and later smartphones.
Shadowing line: repeat after me. He had a big impact on technology.
Phrase 3 practice line, your turn. Blank has a big impact on my life because blank.
Now let's talk about the Macintosh.
In 1984, Steve Jobs introduced the Macintosh in a big, exciting way.
Like a rock concert, but for computers.
People cheering for a beige box.
But not everything was perfect.
There were problems. The early Macs were expensive and not powerful enough.
And then, big drama, Jobs was removed from Apple in 1985.
Imagine being fired from the company you helped create. Ouch.
Phrase 4 time.
Let's do it. Phrase 4. Get fired.
Simple B1 definition: to lose your job because your company tells you to leave.
Phrase 4 example sentence tied to the biography: Steve Jobs got fired from Apple, the company he co-founded.
Shadowing line: repeat after me. He got fired, but he didn't give up.
Phrase 4 practice line: your turn. If I got fired, I would blank.
I love that example because it shows hope.
Yes, your story doesn't end when something bad happens.
After leaving Apple, Steve started a new company called Next.
Next made powerful computers, but they weren't a big hit for regular people.
Still, he learned a lot.
And later, Apple even bought Next.
Phrase 5 fits.
Go for it. Phrase 5. Take a risk.
Simple B1 definition: to do something that could fail but might bring a good result.
Phrase 5 example sentence tied to the biography: Steve Jobs took a risk by starting Next after leaving Apple.
Shadowing line: repeat after me. He took a risk and started a new company.
Phrase 5 practice line: your turn. This year, I want to take a risk and blank.
Risk can be scary.
But also, risk can be the door to a new life. Now, let's jump to Pixar.
In 1986, Jobs got a controlling interest in Pixar, and later Pixar made Toy Story in 1995.
Toy Story was a huge success, and it changed animation.
So Jobs wasn't only tech, he was also entertainment.
Phrase 6 is perfect.
Teach it. Phrase 6. Turn into.
Simple B1 definition: to become something different over time.
Example sentence tied to the biography. Pixar turned into a major animation studio under Steve Jobs.
Shadowing line: repeat after me. Pixar turned into a big success.
Practice line: your turn. My English is turning into blank because I blank.
Okay, that practice line is motivating.
Yes, your English is turning into something stronger every week.
Meanwhile, Apple struggled without Jobs.
Then, in the late 1990s, Jobs returned to Apple and things changed fast.
He focused the company.
He simplified products.
He rebuilt the brand.
Phrase 7 time.
Let's do it.
Phrase 7. Come back stronger.
Simple B1 definition: to return after failure with more strength and success.
Example sentence tied to the biography. Steve Jobs came back stronger when he returned to Apple and saved the company.
Shadowing line: repeat after me. He came back stronger after a tough time.
Practice line: your turn. I want to come back stronger after blank.
That phrase feels emotional.
Because it is. Jobs' story has a lot of emotion: success, failure, and return.
After Jobs returned, Apple launched big products.
The iPod came in 2001, the iPhone in 2007, and the iPad in 2010.
And these products became part of everyday life.
People didn't just buy them, people loved them.
Phrase 8.
Yes, this one is super useful. Phrase 8. Change the way we do something.
Simple B1 definition: to make people do something in a new and different way.
Example sentence tied to the biography. The iPhone changed the way we communicate and use the internet every day.
Shadowing line: repeat after me. It changed the way we communicate.
Practice line: your turn. Blank changed the way I blank.
That phrase is great for tech, habits, even relationships.
Like, coffee changed the way I wake up.
Another thing about Jobs, people said he was a perfectionist.
Yes, he wanted products to be insanely great.
Sometimes that made him hard to work with.
But it also pushed teams to create amazing work.
Phrase 9 fits his personality.
Let's teach it. Phrase 9. Pay attention to details.
Simple B1 definition: to notice small things and care about doing them well.
Example sentence tied to the biography. Steve Jobs paid attention to details in design, like how a computer looks and feels.
Shadowing line, repeat after me. He paid attention to details.
Practice line, your turn. When I study English, I pay attention to details like blank.
My detail is pronunciation.
Mine is collocations, words that sound natural together.
Speaking of natural English, Jobs was also famous for presentations.
Product launches became big events like shows.
Phrase 10 time.
Let's go. Phrase 10. Make a strong impression.
Simple B1 definition. To make people remember you because you are interesting or powerful.
Example sentence tied to the biography. Steve Jobs made a strong impression when he introduced new Apple products on stage.
Shadowing line, repeat after me. He made a strong impression on the audience.
Practice line, your turn. I want to make a strong impression in blank by blank.
I want to make a strong impression in job interviews.
Great goal, and learning these phrases helps.
Now we should talk about his health.
Jobs was diagnosed with a rare form of pancreatic cancer in 2003.
He had surgery later, and in 2009 he received a liver transplant.
In 2011, he resigned as CEO, and he died in October 2011. Serious.
That part is sad.
It is, but we can still learn from the story about time, purpose, and courage.
Phrase 11 is perfect for this moment.
Yes, gentle and human. Phrase 11. Go through a hard time.
Simple B1 definition. To experience a difficult period in life.
Example sentence tied to the biography. Steve Jobs went through a hard time with health problems, but he kept working for years.
Shadowing line, repeat after me. He went through a hard time, but he kept going.
Practice line, your turn. I'm going through a hard time with blank, but I blank.
That line is powerful.
And if you're listening and you're struggling, you're not alone. Now, one more phrase for the biography, something about what he left behind.
Yes, his legacy is huge. Apple products, Pixar movies, and modern tech culture.
Phrase 12 time.
Let's go.
Phrase 12. Leave a legacy.
Simple B1 definition. To leave something important that people remember after you're gone.
Example sentence tied to the biography. Steve Jobs left a legacy in technology and storytelling through Apple and Pixar.
Shadowing line, repeat after me. He left a legacy that people still talk about.
Practice line, your turn. I want to leave a legacy by blank.
My legacy will be helping my friends order food in English.
Honestly, that's a real legacy. Tacos need support.
Before we end, we promise a quick recap.
Yes, listeners, repeat the phrases with us. Slow.
Quick recap of all 12 phrases.
Quick recap of all 12 phrases. 1. Drop out of school.
2. Start from scratch.
3. Have a big impact on.
4. Get fired.
5. Take a risk.
6. Turn into.
7. Come back stronger.
8. Change the way we do something.
9. Pay attention to details.
10. Make a strong impression.
11. Go through a hard time.
12. Leave a legacy.
Great job. Now, pick just one phrase and use it today.
Text it to a friend. Say it out loud. Put it in a comment. Use it.
When you think quietly, what good news do you feel inside?
I feel thankful. I feel hopeful, and I feel happy that we are learning English together.
That's beautiful. Sometimes the best good news is peace of mind.
Exactly. And listeners, remember, your English doesn't have to be perfect.
Progress is good news. Every word you learn is good news.
Final message to listeners. If you enjoyed this episode and found it helpful, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any future lessons.
That's right. And please share this episode with anyone you know who is also learning English.
It would mean a lot to us, and we'd love to hear from you.
So please leave a comment below telling us about your day in English or any other topics you'd like us to talk about in the future.
Yes, we read your comments and truly appreciate your feedback.
So until next time, keep practicing your English and have a wonderful day.
Bye, everyone. Bye, Alex.
Bye, everyone. Bye, Lily.